Hey everyone, it's Jess. This case has 3 defendants, so it is going to be in multiple parts to break it up. It is a unaliving case with 3 defendants. I did some research, and one of the defendants was actually arrested and extradited from Georgia. This case happened, I want to say it was in June, and it happened on Facebook Live. Obviously, I'm not going to be trying to get any of that footage. This case does have 3 defendants, Bonner, Walker, and Pitts. So it's the state of Michigan v. Bonner, Walker, and Pitts. It is a tough case. I have a feeling it's going to end up being demonetized, even with me editing out all of the words that would get flagged. So if you would like to further support my channel, down in the description is the link for memberships for my channel, which would give you actually exclusive content, extra fun stuff, and per usual is the link for Luna's BarkBox habit if you'd like to support that. For my disclaimers, I am not an attorney. I am not making any legal conclusions, nor am I offering any advice. All comments are my opinion, and all persons are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Well, let's get started.
Before we begin, I'll wait for Mr. Danner to get in. All right, so before we begin the preliminary examination, just want to make sure that everybody is spaced properly in the courtroom. In the front rows that remain empty, but those are officers, correct? Okay, so they could stay where they are. The individuals on this side are with whom? Or Bonner, defendant Bonner, witness Bonner. With your client, all 6?
As far as I know, yes, sir.
All right, I need you 3 to a row, please. However, you're going to break it up, please. Thank you. One, 2, 3. All right. And then there's going to be 3 on that side. And ma'am, who are you with?
The Smith family.
Gotcha. Okay, very good. All right. And that, Mr. Danner, is that one of the 3 that you were talking about?
Yes, sir.
That's one of the 3?
I can find out if we're expecting anyone else. We may not.
Oh, you may not be. Okay. All right. So I was expecting 3. All right. Good job. Did that on your own. Alan does a better job. I'm just letting you know. Okay. Just quiet. This is going to be a long day, you know. Okay, hold on. I got, whoa. Hold for a moment. Hold for a moment. No. This is not, this, absolutely not.
Take care of it. All rise. 14A District Court, County of Washtenaw, State of Michigan is now back in session. All those having business for the court are near. The Honorable Judge J. Cedric Simpson presides.
May be seated. All right. My understanding is that on Walker, we have a development.
Yeah, it's not.
All right, why don't,
Sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
I don't know, were you two discussing recipes or something?
Recipe for disaster.
Oh. Do you want your clients?
Yeah, for the waiver, we don't need our clients, I don't think, unless it's just.
Right.
You wait, no. Oh,
His whatever.
no, for the waiver.
Bob got scared there for a minute. Then why don't, that, your client is gonna waive, is that correct? All right, why don't we bring Mr. Walker out?
Just for the record, I need to weigh on some information that I have in court received, if that confidence already.
What does call the case of the People's State of Michigan versus Andre Anthony Walker?
Move down for the people. Amy Casher. Andre Walker.
All right. Just a couple of things. My understanding is defendant is going to waive on the amended information or the going from 1 to 4 charges, it appears here. Counsel, just so that we have the record clear, you had submitted to the court an order seeking an adjournment of these proceedings.
That's correct.
All right. Are you withdrawing that request at this time and proceed with the waiver?
I'm withdrawing that request and proceeding with the waiver.
All right, very good. Mr. Walker, your attorney has indicated that you're waiving your right to have a preliminary examination.
Yes.
All right. You understand that a preliminary examination is a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged were committed and that you committed them.
Yes.
All right. You understand you will not have that hearing and that you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes.
All right. And you also understand that you're waiving as to 4 counts.
Yes.
All right. And counsel, are you waiving arraignment on those 4 counts?
No, I want the arraignment.
Pardon?
Yeah, I want the arraignment.
You want the arraignment on it? Okay. All right. Because you have not filed a new complaint that he's.
Yeah, we did not file a new complaint, Your Honor, just the amended information that was given to defense counsel last week.
All right. All right. So, Mr. Walker, you understand that you'd be waiving on 4 counts. The first charge is count 1 of aiding and abetting in a homicide, open murder, which is a felony punishable by up to life.
Yes.
You understand that, sir?
Yes.
You understand that count 2 is aiding and abetting firearms discharge in or at a building, a felony punishable by life or any term of years?
Yes.
All right. And count 3 is aiding and abetting firearms discharge from a vehicle causing death, which is also a felony punishable by life imprisonment.
Yes.
All right. And count 4, aiding and abetting firearm discharge from a vehicle, 10-year felony. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
So you understand that you'd be waiving your preliminary examination as to those 4 counts?
Yes.
All right. People also waive their right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Preliminary examination having been waived on the 4 counts. Defendant is bound over to stand trial on those 4 counts. Counsel, as to the circuit court arraignment, you have received or have presentation of the information. Do you waive its reading?
Oh, I'll waive the reading, yes.
All right. And how does your client plead to those charges? Stands mute at this time?
Stand mute.
All right. Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute as to all 4 counts, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pre-trial in this matter will be set for
November 7th at 1:30 with Judge Brown.
November 7th, 2022, 1:30 before Judge Brown or his successor.
Okay.
Bond will continue as denied.
Your Honor, I just want to put on the record that it will get fixed once we go over to circuit court with this case, as long as all the others be before Judge
Pardon?
Conti. The cases for all parties will be before Judge Conti. I know we will take care of that
Once they go
we'll
down.
take care of it once
All
it's
right.
over there, Your Honor. So
Right. This defendant, how does that happen? See up, Judge. Who do you have as the up, Judge? What about,
I have Brown for Pitts, but I have Conklin for Bottom. Because of the way they entered on the previous case history.
yeah, but
Bottom's case was filed first.
Bonner's case was filed first, got
And he says
conky.
Conklin, yeah. Do you want to do it with Conklin?
Well, they all, as co-defendants, should have the same judge.
Yeah, that's not.
But you're saying it's conky?
yes, Your Honor.
All right.
So that's why I said I know we can get most of that handled in circuit court as far as
Get down to call autumn. And just make sure, because otherwise I've got to make sure they don't all go to Brown. That they all don't go to Brown and then get reassigned. If they're all supposed to be conky, then I want to give them that date. Ask her if they were all listed, who does it go to? That makes sense. She has to come look at
She
them.
said she needs to.
Okay, have her come down. You can have a seat because it's going to take a minute. What I'm trying to make sure is, and I know it can be corrected up there, but I want to get it corrected here if we can.
She's not.
All right. So I have a clerk coming down to try to figure out who it should go to. Either what's going to end up, they weren't all listed as co-defendants, so that's part of what the problem is. And if they're all supposed to go to Brown, then they can reassign all of them if they are bound over. And then, or I can just give your client a date before Judge Conky.